Good morning. Today I'm going to talk about some constitution provisions, Indian Constitution, which are related to human rights. Here I'm focusing on right against exploitation. Article 23 and 24 provide the right against exploitation. In Indian Constitution, Article 23 and 24 provide right against exploitation. What enshrined in this right? This right assures guarantee against traffic in human beings, forced labor, begging, etc. We all know that human trafficking, forced labor and begging is all are a kind of exploitation, human exploitation. Through this article 23 and 24, this human exploitation like human trafficking, forced labor and begging prohibited. So no one is allowed to, no human trafficking allowed, no forced labor allowed, begging is not also allowed. So right against exploitation ensure all these factors. And another article is Article 24. And Article 24 protects children below the age of 14 from employment in factories, mines and other hazardous jobs. We all know that child labor is a evil practice which are existing in our society. So in order to prevent this child labor, some constitutional provisions introduced in India. So through this Article 24, children below the age group of 14, they were not allowed to work in some factories or mines and other hazardous jobs. Whatever may be their job, children below the age of 14, they are not allowed to work. Article 24 ensures that. And another right is cultural and educational right. Article 29 and 30 protect the interest of minorities in terms of traditions and languages. And we all know that in India there are many minority religions minority groups existing. In India, Hindu religion is the majority religion. All other religions are minority religion. So we have lots of minority religions, different kind of religions existing and different kind of ethnic group existing. So there are different kind of people existing in India. Through the Article 29 and 30, through this article, interest of minorities is protected and they can protect particular their tradition and particular language. Different traditions and different language existing in India. Through this article, the protection of their particular tradition and languages ensured. And another concept is any section of the citizen residing in the territory of India having a distinct language, script, culture has the right to conserve the same. I have already told that in India we have lots of languages, lots of cultures, lots of ethnic minorities existing, and ethnic groups existing. So here they have a different language, they have different script, they have different cultures, and whatever may be their differences, they can conserve their particular language, script or culture. Through this constitutional provision, it ensures. And another concept is no citizens can be denied admission to a state-owned or state-aided educational institution on the ground of religion, race, caste or language. So here we have state-owned educational institutions and state-aided educational institution. So, I have already told that there are different people, people who belongs to different caste, different language, speaking different languages, and different religion. Whatever may be the differences, state-owned institutions has to admit without considering their differences. So, every people has the right to study in state-owned or state-aided educational institutions. And another article is Article 30. Article 30 gives minorities the right to establish and administer educational institutions. Through this article, minority groups have the right to establish and administer educational institution. They have the right to establish educational institution, and they can administer the particular educational institutions. And this article also provides that state cannot discriminate against any educational institution on the ground that it is under the management of a minority. And I have told already that we have minority management educational institution. Minority can establish educational institutions and manage educational institution. And state cannot discriminate against any educational institutions on the ground that it is under the management of a minority. So, state cannot discriminate any educational minority maybe a particular educational institution is run by a minority. State cannot discriminate this minority educational institution. That is enshrined in this constitutional provision. Okay.